Hello, 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 ladies and gentlemen. Welcome, welcome, welcome. How's everyone doing today? Happy Monday. Hey, what's going on, guys? Bitcoin broke all-time high again today while I was at work, which is literally what I said was going to happen. Currently trading at 124,868 and 36 cents. Like it's no big deal. Rotating in between the old all-time high and the old all-time high. Let me change that up. Current all-time high now sits at 126, 199.63. Very cool. The highest price Bitcoin has ever been at, ever. Tom Selleck's code said more up needed. John said when up when. Tom Selleck's code said government takes 10% stake in, TMQ, and it's up 170% after hours. I saw AMD actually exploded like 35% today, and Flexa was actually telling everyone to buy that in the Discord. So if you guys are not in the Discord, definitely join the Discord. It's in the link in the description, completely free. A lot of good output in there. It's quiet sometimes, but it's slowly growing over time. It's a lot of fun. It's fun time. Bitcoin looks awesome. Nothing to complain about, honestly. Price going up, RSI going down. This is exactly what we want. That just shows you how strong the momentum is. Volume looks great. RSI looks good. Momentum wave looks good. There's really nothing to complain about. If we continue up, awesome. If we retrace, even better. Bitcoin dominance, 58.94. We do seem to have rejected at 59.3, I guess. And we are trading below 59. This does still have structure to it, like uptrend structure. I don't know what the heck that is. Uptrend structure. So it's very possible that it continues to do that. And it bounces from here. If it breaks below that, then even better. So hopefully we break below that. I see Tyler's DMing me on Discord. Okay. So yeah. Bitcoin dominance looks good. Tom Selleck's code said OpenAI took a stake in AMD. I sold a quarter of my position on the pump today. Infinite money glitch when OpenAI and NVIDIA AMD. Yeah, that is true. That is true. Wait until, what if they do something with Intel? That'd be kind of funny. ETH is up 3.92% on the day, currently trading at 46.90. What broke above 4,500? It's about dang time. Let's see. We had a ascending, broadening wedge here, which I don't know if it's bullish. I think it depends on how it enters that pattern, but we did. We broke above 45, held it as support once, twice, and continued to the upside after breaking through 4,600. And now we're currently sitting at 46.92. Old all-time high is 48.68. Current all-time high is 49.56. We have yet to hit 5K. Tyler said stairs still need sanded, but all old carpet and staples out. Final down on platform and hallway. Very cool. I feel like that's going to be slippery, man. Stairs will be stained gray. Okay. I like that. Yeah, ETH looks awesome. Let's continue to the upside. RSI, a little bit overbought. And we do technically have bearish div here, so be careful. There is potential for some short-term downtrend. But all that bearish div is doing is it's telling us that the RSI is going to continue to the downside and the price is going to continue to the upside. So that's exactly the kind of divergence we want. I don't know if it's hidden or otherwise. It just kind of points out the prevailing pattern. There's going to be a short-term downtrend on both the RSI and the price, and the overall trend is going to continue. So, yeah, that's awesome. I want to see, I suppose the next level to break would be this 47.50, even though it's not really that strong of resistance. Tishu said UOBNB has reached our target. Let's take a look. Whoa. Whoa. Whoa, guys. Holy cow. Whoa. That's crazy. It's happening. It's happening before our eyes. The flippening. This is a different kind of flippening, but it is a flippening nonetheless. What's it going to take for Sol to catch up? Or literally anything else? I'm curious as to how the top 10 is going to look like next bull market, because it looks quite similar to last bull market, which is interesting. I don't know. We'll see. That's crazy, dude. That is crazy. Sol is up 2.06% on the day, currently trading at 233.27. Let's see. Sol. We had this blue trend line, which is the lower trend line from the triangle. We broke above, broke below, got back above our lower trend line, and technically our upper trend line, which is the lower trend line now. And we got a similar situation with the divergence, price going up, RSI going down. That is bearish div on the top and bullish div on the bottom, which is, you know, we've done the pressure cooker before. I don't know if it's going to be relevant at this point in time. There's really nothing else to go off of. But usually when bearish div pushes into bullish div, you get a pop. And then it happens again. And then you get another pop. And it usually only happens twice. And then you get a pretty significant retrace from what we saw when Bitcoin first broke all-time highs around 69K. Tishu said, should we raise our target? Probably. Let's go take a look. Jeez. This is a parabola right here. This is a beautiful parabola. I don't even know what to say about this. Like, that is a meteoric rise. It did this cute little baby pump. Jeez, let me go to the daily. Jim Kennedy said altcoins are surging. Nah, JJ, they are. What do you mean? We got 4, 5, 6%, same as yesterday. We're getting awfully. Look at BNB's breaking all-time highs every other day. Tyler said, I'm gonna need you to stop this whole stream and look, or else if you're gonna play like that, then I'm not gonna do it, Tyler. I'm not a fan of your game today. I'm gonna need you to ask nicely. BNB, $1,219.47, new all-time high. We got a little double butt cheek pattern. Interesting. Was this? Where's the is this? Whoa! What? This is the previous all-time high? Oh my gosh! Are you kidding me? Ew, Flexa, what are you on about? Wake up! You have to wake up. That's literally from my. Did you watch my gameplay? Is that what you're talking about? There's no way you didn't watch that game. If you did not watch that game, you're freaking me out, man. Legit. So we got a double butt cheek pattern. The target is infinity and beyond. I'm not entirely sure what to make of it. Okay, thank you. Thank you for telling me. Because I was going to freak out about that for the remainder of the night. Isn't that a good game, dude? The trilogy is so good. I'm excited to play the second one. And they're nice and short. The new one just came out. The fourth one just came out. It was creepy, dude. I was freaking out. That game, that's a good game. And then I started missing the button. I don't know, man. There's really no way to determine a target with a blue sky breakout. All right, Tishu's saying new target. I don't know, man. That would be crazy. 4K. Ooh, that would be insane. I'm gonna put it on here. Tishu's steroid target. That's BNB on steroids is gonna reach 4K. Let's see what CZ can do. I'm liking that double bit cheek though. All right, moving on. Total 3. Did we look at Sol already? I think we did. Yeah, Sol looks good. I want to see Sol. I mean, I want to see it get above 250 again. Let's go. It's go time, man. Got that beautiful divergence green dot on the momentum wave. Total 3 up 2.07% on the day. We did break above our current all-time high again. We are currently breaking below it, which is not great. I want to see this break and hold with conviction. We got rejection, break. I don't know, retest. Who knows? Liquidity grab, break again, and it broke above the current all-time high. I really want to see it close above this 1.17. I want to see it close right above that. I'm not a fan of this breakdown. But we got the same divergence here as well, with the price going up and the RSI going down. Confirmed red dot was meaningless. It was like a short-term downtrend, so that didn't do anything for anyone. We got a green dot on our momentum wave signaling further upside back here, and that is still in play because we have no other dot since then. We are currently testing our moving average on the RSI, but other than that, it looks beautiful. Honestly, if it's synced up with the fractal, I would not be surprised. We could probably even just do that. That might be more accurate. But I'll leave it like this for now. We'll see if we get another big spike, then I'll probably scoot the fractal. ADA's up 3.75% on the day, currently trading at 86.87. I want to see this above $1. For now, let's get above 90 cents. Same situation here. I mean, the price is kind of rising, isn't it? Like this little, the top is rising. It's like it's just like a broadening wedge. But RSI is going down while price technically goes up. At least the top of this channel. I don't know. I'm looking for as much bullish as possible for ADA. I think it needs a little bit of assistance. But we'll see. We got a little W going on. RSI looks good. Green dot on the momentum wave still in play. Let's get above 90 and then hopefully $1. SNEK is up 3.27% on the day, currently trading at 42.32. We were dancing around 40 and we held it beautifully. Let's break above 43 next and then make a break for 45.23. RSI looks good. Momentum wave looks good. Price should continue following the trend. Tyler sent $5.
I'm JJ and I'm gay. Big disgrace letting all the guys come all over my face. I am gay. I'm gay. Big disgrace letting all the guys come all over my face.
I got nothing, man. Thank you for the $5. This is almost as bad as those people taking super chats to like put on certain clothes and stuff. That's too much. How does YouTube allow that? Like, I understand. Actually, I don't. This is YouTube Super Chat. The reading thing is like a third-party software playing through like my streaming stuff. But YouTube just lets us go through? It's kind of beautiful. It really is. We're testing the limits. Thank you, Tyler. Okay, XRP. XRP's up 0.82% on the day. Currently trading at 299.45. We are losing $3 again, but I don't think that really is relevant because we're holding this orange-yellow trend line, which we've held before. We got kind of a janky, ugly inverse head and shoulder here. Broke up, retest. That probably played out, honestly. Maybe we could probably make a... I don't know, we could maybe make an argument for a flag. It doesn't really look like a flag, though. It's kind of sloppy. What's worrying me here is the price is trending down with the RSI, so there's no, like, divergence. We got a confirmed red dot on market cipher, which I think played out. Green dot in our momentum wave, pointing to the upside, and RSI is dancing around that moving average, so nothing really crazy going on. I would like to close above $3, but worst case scenario, as long as we hold above this yellow-orange trend line, I think we're in a good spot. HBAR is up 6.89% on the day, currently trading at 23.12. We finally got above our midpoint at 22.78. Let's see if we can get above 23.5 next. It's up 6.96%. This is one of the stronger coins for the day, which is nice. We've been riding this yellowish blue, or I'm sorry, yellowish orange trend line, and we got our like little W final bounce off of that, and finally broke above our midpoint. We got a green dot on our momentum wave, and yeah, next stop, hopefully 23.5. Break above that, start making a run for our little safe haven trading zone up here, which is pretty far away now, but gains are definitely available. SWE's up 2.11% on the day. Similar situation here. We got midpoint resistance. We got above that, rejected 370, came back down for support at 353, rejected 370 a second time. Are we going to come all the way back down, or is it going to bounce off of the midpoint at, what is the midpoint at? 360, 362, and then use that to springboard above 370 and hopefully 391. I will say this is very, very indicative of our pattern right here with the bounce and then the linger and then the break Thursday, Friday. Looking for a Thursday, Friday break. And I'd say we're pretty much on track for that exact scenario. I might actually open a trade for this. Tyler said, now please look at my home improvement, LOL. Because you said please, I will go look. Thank you, Tyler. Good boy. Okay, let's look at Tyler's home improvement. The creepy siren's going off. Okay. Carpet, old carpet, ripped up. I like the wood underneath it, dude. The wood underneath it looks sick. Is that the wood that was underneath it? Or is that's the vinyl? Okay. I like the regular wood. I don't know, man. The vinyl looks really nice. But I'm kind of a natural wood guy as well. That regular wood, if you just stained that wood, that would be sick. Is that what you're doing? You're staining these gray? That's what you said, right? I like it. It looks beautiful. Gorgeous. Okay. So sweet looks good. Let's take a look. Teach Juice said, JJ, did you see your 1K soul? My 1K soul would be ETH as well. Interesting. Okay. Well, I'm expecting ETH to increase, so JJ is a wood guy. I am a wood guy. Wood will be stained gray. Okay, nice. Gray rhymes with gay. I'm just saying. Just saying. A lot of projecting happening. A lot of projecting. That's not a step, that's a landing. Okay. Ondo is up 5.32% on the day. Currently trading at 96.58. We finally got above 95.35. Can we stay above it? Because we've done that once, twice, 3 times so far. And every single time it failed immediately. We got a pretty good candle right here with a lot of volume. Green dot on the momentum wave. RSI is not overbought. So we do have room to either continue up or at least chop and hold above 95.35. That's really what we need to do here. There's nothing else to it, honestly. I like the strength. I like the blast above it. Can we stay above it and continue above $1 next? 96.47 current price. Everything's there for it. Arrow is up 2.97%. We are rejecting again at our purple trend line, which is at $1.20. Rejecting $1.20, this would be 1, 2, 3, 4. Rejection number 4. Can we find support at $1.15 and blast above $1.20 to then make our way towards $1.23 next? It's really struggling here for some reason. It looks very similar to this, though. We got 1, 2, and then break. Let's call this 1, 2, and then break. No, maybe not. Maybe we can call it 1, 2, and then break. We could just keep shifting it until it works. But there's very much a stair-stepping, scaffolding situation happening here. And hopefully the prevailing trend continues. But Arrow has a lot of strength, so I don't really expect them to go anywhere negative. Pinlink, following the fractal still. We're currently trading at 45.45. It is up 2.41% on the day. I do kind of expect this to go back below the orangey, yellowy trend line. But if it doesn't, great. Maybe it'll just decouple and recouple over here. Either way, I do see it going up tremendously once it gets, I don't know, to like Thursday, Friday, just like everything else. So we'll see if it continues to play out with the fractal or without it. Green dot on your momentum wave. RSI dancing around the moving average. Currently above it. So upside potential for sure. Render's up 3.28% on the day. Currently trading at 360. We got a little W situation going on here. Finding support bounce area off of 350. And it's currently sitting at 360. Can we get above 365 and eventually 374? We do kind of have a reversal indecisive candle right there. Volume could be way better. Volume looks really bad. Render has awful volume overall. Like, there's nothing good about the volume on Render for some reason. I will say, you know, this purple trend line is an upper trend line from a big triangle. We did break out bullish, and we got a little M situation retest right here, and we've now since continued up. If that is a proper breakout, like retest scenario, then that might be the time for Render to actually wake up, get some volume, and continue to the upside. So Short-term target, bullish, 374, bearish, 350, extra bullish, $4. I want to see this thing hit $4. Are we going to do an MW? That's kind of what it's doing. So let's see. Let's see what actually plays out. Stellar's up 3.31% on the day. Still actually looking a lot better than most alts, which is interesting. We do have this horizontal resistance right around 41.20. So let's break above that. It looks like it's trying. But we had this downtrend that we finally broke above. Use that as support. But we do still have this resistance that has been resistance since August 25th. And then it was resistance again mid-September. And now it's resistance early October. Going into mid-October. Can we break above that, use it as support, and continue to the upside to eventually, hopefully, get above 46, and then longer term, 52, or what is it, 51, 52. 52 has been the real struggle for Stellar for some reason. So really, really long term, 52 is going to be my target. We do have a green dot on the momentum wave point to the upside. RSI looks good, so upside is potential. Polkadot is up 6.1% on the day. Kind of got the descending, broadening thing that everything else, or just broadening wedge thing that everything else is doing. Lots of volume recently. RSI, bullish crossover the moving average most recently. We do have a confirmed red dot on market cipher back here, which kind of played out. Green dot on your momentum wave signaling upside at the moment, still in play. I like this big fat candle. I like that we are above 421. I don't like that we're struggling to get above 444 though, but we did get above the short-term resistance here right around 430. So we're at 438. Can we break above 444 before the close? That is the question. And then hopefully 444 holds as support after that. Fartcoin is up 9.25% on the day. A prevailing trend. The fart is hot and heat rises. Number go up. That is the story of Fartcoin at the moment. We got a little dance around 61.94. We are breaking above the midpoint right here at 72.53. Currently trading at 73.76. Indecisive candle. If it closes like this, it's probably going to go down. That it's kind of a rejection, but we'll see. Volume is starting to pick up, which is good. RSI got technically a bounce off of the moving average, and your momentum wave has a green dot. Signaling upside, still in play. Let's try to close this a little more up. So that way we at least have some candle body versus just this, like, death candle. A little indecisive reversal situation. CAS is up 4.43% on the day, currently trading at 78.26. We are breaking above our orange-yellow trend line, which is overhead resistance 1, 2, 3, technically 4 times, I'm going to call it. 5. We got above it, used it as support once, couldn't quite make it, broke down, rejection again. Grabbed some liquidity around 74 and used that as momentum to get above 76.29 and eventually the orange-yellow trend line. Next is going to be the horizontal midpoint resistance around 79. Let's call it 80. Let's get above 80 next. We do have a bit of a wick going on right here up top, signaling sell pressure, but we also have a wick down here on the bottom signaling buy pressure. Big volume candle on CAS, which is very interesting because last time it had this, it was a reversal. So is that going to happen again? I don't know. I do not know. Look at the candle. Gigantic candle. Gigantic candle. Reversal. Reversal? Technically, this was at a bottom. This one is not. Is it going to result in the same upside, though? I have no idea. Good. The potential is there. History rhymes. All that fun stuff. RSI looks good. Momentum wave, green dot, signaling further upside. Still in play. The stage is set. Avalanche is up 2.1% on the day, currently trading at 30.70. We got overhead resistance, horizontal resistance at 31, which is our midpoint in between 32.50 and 29.50. Can we get above 31? If not, we're possibly going down to 29.51 again. I'm not going to midpoint the midpoint because that's ridiculous. There's really no resistance here or support. We just kind of, we have resistance and then we're going to come all the way down to 29.51 again. If we can get above 31, then 32.50 should come relatively easily because there's no resistance here from previous price action. We got scaffolding that we're building right now, which we've kind of built previously, so I don't know. I think Avalanche is just kind of taking a rest from this Scaramucci pump. So let's see if we can get above 31. RSI looks good, consolidating right in the middle. And you got your green dot and your momentum wave still in play. Chainlink is up 6.36% on the day, currently trading at 23.40. We got our little purple, like temporary resistance lines based on all this price action right here. We finally broke above the bottom one at 23.20. Next stop, hopefully 23.80. Get above that, and then 24.42 should come relatively easily. Cheers, guys. Happy Monday. Appreciate you guys for joining. Flexus said dominance is red, slightly. Weekly red would be great. I agree. Plus, it would make me laugh at Ben Cowan a little bit more. Yeah, let's see Chainlink. Let's see Chainlink get above 24.42 already. I feel like it's been a little too bearish for a little too long. It got really excited back here. We got oops, didn't mean to grab that. We got exponential growth, baby retrace, exponential growth, baby retrace, baby growth, big retrace. I'm gonna call it big. It's not really that big. It's actually the same size. Same size retrace, just smaller growth. That's the problem. Small growth, small growth. Girls don't like small growth. You want big growth. Big growth is better. Talk to your doctor about big growth. What's nice is we are deviating tremendously from the fractal. So we might not actually get this really crappy, boring until November, like mid-November situation, because we don't want that. I just realized there's only a couple months until Christmas. Ooh, dang. Okay. Yeah, let's see Chainlink get above the purple zone. 23.87 and 23.20. Tom Selleck said ETH keeping its pump while Bitcoin has a little pullback. Come on, ETH, get above 5K. You can do it. I believe in ETH. Doge is up 5.47% on the day, currently trading at 26.67. Finally getting above our yellow trend line, which was resistance. We got, I'm going to call it 1, 2, 3 rejections. And fourth time, we got a break finally. Can we hold above it? This is our midpoint, 26.52. Midpoint in between 28.18 and 25. So get above that, maybe chop, and then continue. What's nice is we do have room to run still, though. RSI could technically go oversold by us maybe touching this and then pull back and continue. I could see that playing out. We do have a green dot and a momentum wave signaling further upside, so Doge looks good, clear for takeoff. The runway is clear. NEAR is up 3.28% on the day. Got above 299. We're struggling at 308. $3 is the spot that we want to get above. We kind of got a ascending broadening wedge kind of situation going here. So I would not be surprised to see this break and then reject again. And either an eventual break up or a breakdown. Either way, price is probably going to go up a little bit further before any of those happen. Your RSI is it consolidating maybe? You got a green dot on your momentum wave signaling further upside. RSI definitely looks like it's consolidating. So you might get a move here soon. We'll have to wait and see. I feel like NEAR's been hinting at some pretty monumentous performance soon. I'm just saying. I feel it in my giblets. Tom Selleck said, check out Track for me, please. I will check that in a moment. Let me just finish Pengu. Up 4.48% on the day, currently trading at 0.032921. I like reading all the numbers for no reason. It kind of makes me laugh internally. In my brain, I go, Pengu, we got some nice volume here, which is awesome. Unconfirmed red dot. Green dot on the momentum wave, signaling further upside, still in play, struggling to get above 33.82, but we held 31.057, which is nice. We got above it, danced around, got below, grabbed some liquidity at 29, broke above, rejected 33, held 31, continued. Can we break above 33 next? This rejection is not the end of the world. Maybe we'll get a little midpoint pullback and then continuation. I would look for support around 32.36. Let's see. Tishu said, FYI, tomorrow is Prime Day. Ooh, that's actually good. Good to know. Flexa said, did you see what I posted earlier about AMD having a move on back of news? I hope Philly didn't sell too soon. I think he held. I feel like Philly's been actually pretty good about our stock picks, which makes me nervous because I usually suck at picking anything. But my stock picks for some reason have been performing really well. I also think that though it's kind of a market where you can't fumble the stock market. I will say though, you have been incredibly bullish on AMD and very specific about AMD specifically, and it did explode. So you do get credit for that for sure. Prime Day beer have some energy drinks on sale. Yes, but yeah, I did see that, Flexa. Okay, Tishu. No, I'm sorry. Tom Selleck wants to take a look at track. So we're gonna look at silver. Silver's up 0.09% on the day, still continuing its monumentous rally. 48.53.16, looking good. DXY, chop it sideways, nobody cares. MicroStrategy continuing up-ish. It's up 2.29% on the day, so close, good. NASDAQ a little bit red for the day, no big deal. S&P a little bit green for the day, beautiful. Bitcoin dominance 58.9. Let's go take a look at track. Assuming it's a stock. Traction Uranium Corp. Vikey Odin wants to take a peek at Atom Cosmos. Absolutely. Atom was like the darling of last bull market, wasn't it? What do I look up for this? Is this a coin? I'm gonna assume it's a coin now. Oh geez. What have I done? Is it a coin? Oh, I hope it's not a coin. Well, help me out. I like pretending that there's no delay as well. I feel like some of the things that I do are slightly problematic, but I enjoy it. Let's take a look at Atom while we wait for Tom Selleck's go to crank up his dial-up. Oh, it is a coin. Okay. All right. So, track. Why do I know this? I feel like I recognize the name. So we got some... Oh my goodness. It's got a little bit of a Mantra Om vibe going on. Huh. Jeez. Well, here's my question. December 2023? Okay. 2023. December... Let's go 17th. I'm sure December 17th is fine. Yes, that's almost actually perfect. Oops. Nope. Come on, it's got to be like top 600, right? Okay, got it. Yes, Origin Trail. That's what I thought. Okay, 237. They're not a VPN, are they? I'm thinking of Orchid. Wow, that's embarrassing. I'm thinking of Orchid. Origin Trail. Okay, so their previous circulating supply was 402 million. Their current circulating supply is 500 million. Okay, so they did not inflate that much. Why is the price down so bad? It was at one point 51 cents. Right now it's 53 cents. What am I looking at? I'm confused. Right here it says it's $5. This is the historical chart. Am I looking at the wrong track then? I think I'm looking at the wrong one. Interesting. I am. Cheater, pumpkin eater. There's multiple tracks. Okay, we'll get back to this because the Bitcoin Daily Close contest is coming up. Don't let me forget to get back into that because there's definitely something else other than what the hell I was looking at. 1 minute time frame. And Vikey Odin, don't let me forget to take a look at Atom for you as well. 1 minute time frame, Bitcoin 124,733.99. Ladies and gentlemen, get your guesses ready for the Daily Close contest. "27 seconds remaining until you guys can begin to guess, unless you're a channel member. Then you were allowed to guess up to 1 hour early. Cheers. Delicious. Guys, don't forget to smash the like button. Share the stream wherever you can. It looks like we just crossed 1,200 subscribers, which is pretty freaking sick. You guys are absolute legends for that. I appreciate you. 4, 3, 2, 1. Get your guesses in for the daily close contest, ladies and gentlemen. 5 minutes and counting. Bitcoin 124,776 and 74 cents. Tom Selleck scoped. Getting ballsy. Coming in first. Coming in hot. 124,758. I will say today's daily close prize, a little bit different. Never seen it, never heard of it. I would try it. I don't know if I'd go out of my way to make it, but if somebody was like, "Oh, I made this," I would be like, "Oh, I'm gonna give it a try." Or if I like saw like a food truck or something that had it, I would be like, "Let me try that." As long as it wasn't too expensive. If it was expensive, I would tell them that they're crazy and stupid and that they are probably not making a lot of money. Or maybe they are because it's crazy, stupidly expensive. And then they would just tell me that I was poor because I was invested in crypto. Bitcoin 124,739 and 64 cents. Looking good. Ladies and gentlemen, get your guesses in for the daily close contest. Chance for you to win up to $300 every single day. Thanks to our fellow competitors, Mr. Tyler and Mr. Roberts. Matching the $100 daily close prize. Very generous of them. The Heat said, in late. Still get your guess in, my friend. People show up just for the daily close contest. I'm not going to let that deter you from participating. Get that guess in, Fahid. I'd rather you show up late than just have one person. Oh, delicious. There you go. That's what I'm talking about, Fahid. You got to reclaim your title. Your second place. 124,620.49 for Fahid. I like it. Very specific. Current Bitcoin price 124,716 and 1 penny. I cannot believe that we are in the part of the market again where we're just casually breaking all-time highs again, over and over again, non-stop. That's pretty sick. That pulse player coming in with a 124,900. Tyler coming in with 124,669.69. I do want to bring everyone's attention to a post that I saw, and then I believe Tishu, or I think it was Tishu, shared it in the Discord, right? Or am I crazy? Maybe it was shared somewhere else. I think maybe it was shared somewhere else. Where was it? Oh, it was, okay, it was, I gotta go find it on X. Giovanni Fontes coming in with 124,732 cents. You guys got exactly 2 minutes remaining on the clock to get your guesses in. Degener coming in with 124,666. Okay, I gotta go find it. I was tagged in it. Okay. Where is the thingy that I was tagged in? I think I found it. Okay, it was Giovanni Fontes that tagged me. We have this post on X, which I'm going to bring up over here. Interrupt the daily close contest. This guy basically called all-time high, all-time low, all-time high, all-time low, all-time high. And the new one he called out specifically October 6th, 2025 for the cycle's all-time high, which we did just hit. So if that's true, I don't know. I also know that these people literally post like 1 million of these, and then whatever one's right, they delete the rest of them, and then they're like, look at this, I'm a prophet. Also, you must go buy this book on Amazon or you will die. And then everyone's like, oh my gosh, I gotta go buy the book because he predicted the Bitcoin all-time high. And then this guy makes millions of dollars off of a book. JShare 2.0 coming in with a guess in the Discord. I got you, JShare 2.0. 124,722. Anybody else? 15 seconds remaining on the clock for you guys to get your guesses in for the daily close contest. Candle Slayer, Necky Reggie, Couple Billy. I got you, Necky Reggie. Oh, time's up. Time's up! Ladies and gentlemen, Tom Selleck's Goat said, are we sure that wasn't just a modified post to make you look like he predicted it? Exactly. You dissing the book, bro. I'm just saying. That's exactly what I think it probably is, but we'll see, man. We will see. Regardless, it's impressive because I saw the post like 2 days prior. So, who'd have thunk? But people do that all the time. All right, let me get Necky Recky in there with 2 mil. All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for participating in the daily close contest. Let's get these bad boys up on the board. We've got Necky Recky. I'm just going to put them way the heck up here. And I'm going to say represents 2 mil. Then we've got that Pulse player coming in with 124,900. And then we've got 124,758 from Tom Selleck's Goat. And then we've got J Shear 2.0 with 124,722. Currently in the lead. And then we've got 124,732 cents from Mr. Giovanni Fontes. I'm really bad at typing today. And then we've got Tyler with 124,669.69. You guys got nice even gaps today. I'm kind of liking it. 124,666 from Degener. And last but not least, we've got Fahid with 124,620.49. Very nice. Ladies and gentlemen, you got 2 minutes and 45 seconds remaining on the clock. Bitcoin currently trading at 124,722.95 cents. There it is, right above 95 cents above J Shear 2.0's guess. He is still holding the lead, holding on strong. What's it going to be? What do you guys think? Red or green candle close on the 1 minute time frame for the daily close? Is it going to be red or is it going to be green? The specific daily close candle. Red or green? For bonus bragging rights. Red or green? Happy Monday, guys. Cheers. Good start to the work week. The fiat minds are calling. All right. 2 minutes remaining on the clock for the daily close contest. 124,722.94 cents. J Shear 2.0, as of right now, will be a $20 winner if the price flatlines and closes at this exact price right here, right now. That would be, I think, his second $20 win if it does turn out that way. But the universe has something else in store. 124,733.82 cents. Getting a little pumpy here. What's it going to be? 1 minute and 32 seconds remaining on the clock. Tom Selleck's Goat is holding above J Shear 2.0. If the price gets a little too pumpy, then he will take the win, and he's got a very tremendously large gap. Everybody knows Tom Selleck's Goat is known for his cavernous gap. Giovanni Fontes now taking the lead with 1 minute and 13 seconds remaining on the clock. Bitcoin 124,711 even. Giovanni Fontes guess 124,700. Oh, 124,703.91 cents. Getting a little red here. Bitcoin spiking to the downside. And 60 seconds remaining on the clock. This is the candle that will determine the fate of our winner. Ladies and gentlemen, it's getting spicy. You guys think green or red? Green or red candle for the close? What's it going to be? Tyler is just under Giovanni. Is he going to take this win and advance his position on the Iron Throne by another victory? 41 seconds remaining on the clock. 124,703.26 cents. Giovanni Fontes still holding the lead. Very, very close. Very close to a $20 prize and potentially a $300 prize. Brought to you by Tyler and Mr. Robbers and me. 124,715.55 cents. 22 seconds remaining on the clock. Bitcoin turning green here. Tom Selleck said, "Let's go green. Buy my book and how to have a cavernous gap. Cavernous gap is very important in this contest. The bigger the gap, the bigger the win." 10 seconds remaining. Here it is, ladies and gentlemen. Giovanni Fontes still holding the lead. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh my gosh! There it is, ladies and gentlemen. A monstrous spike down. Nobody saw that coming. He takes the win. Oh my gosh! Bitcoin daily close price. Holy cow, what is going on right now? 124, 658, 54. I repeat, 124, 658, 54. 124, 658, 54. Congratulations, Fahid, on your victory. Holy cow. Was not expecting that. Aren't you glad you participated, my friend? Fahid now tied once again with Tom Selleck for second place. He's not going down without a fight. Yay! Congratulations, Fahid, on your victory. Very cool. 124, 620.49. Wow. Was not expecting that. Absolutely insane dumpage, leading to Fahid taking the prize. Very cool. Congratulations, ladies and gentlemen. Spam the bananas in the chat. What a crazy daily close. Holy cow. Fahid wasn't even on the board at the time. Whoa. Congratulations, my friend. You deserve it. Is Bitcoin going to retrace from here? All right. Ladies and gentlemen, spam the bananas in the chat. Fahid is our winner. Congratulations. Very cool. Tishu said, good night. See you tomorrow, guys. Take it easy, Tishu. Appreciate you for stopping by. Happy Monday. We got 20 people here. Guys, don't forget to smash the like button. All right, Fahid, congratulations on solidifying your place once again, tied with Tom Selleck for second. Let's transition to our regularly scheduled programming. Very cool. Let me add you to the winners Google Doc. And Fahid is Canadian. So another win for the Canadians. Very cool. Congratulations, my friend. All right, ladies and gentlemen, can I get a drum roll, please? The winner of today's daily close contest with a guess of 124, 620, and 49 cents, and an actual Bitcoin daily close of 124, 658, and 54 cents on October 6th, 2025. Mr. Fahid Hussein's prize is a banana Q. Apparently, this is a barbecued banana. I believe it actually has barbecued sauce on it as well. Never heard of it. Never even seen it, but I would try it. Like I said, I wouldn't go out of my way to make it, but I would try it. Congratulations, Fahid. There are 2 on the stick, so you can actually share this without having to split it. You can share it with your fellow second place holder, Tom Selleck. You can share it with Tyler to try to schmooze him up to get him to lose continuously. You can share it with your friends and family. Whatever you do, you're legally obligated to remove it from the premises. Congratulations once again on your victory. Enjoy. Bitcoin Turner Green here. 124, 769, 77. Is it going to continue, though? That is the ultimate question. All right, let's go take a look at the proper track coin. Per request. Holy cow. Okay, that's more like it. So I'm familiar with this coin. And I knew that the 2023 all-time high was weird. So weekly, we're looking at, oh my god, okay, I just had a 2024 all-time high. No, this is, okay, this is a new listing from HTX. All right, so, I mean, without looking at chart data that goes back that far, I like these candles. It is overbought. You do have a green dot on your momentum wave pointing to the upside. Let me see if I can get a proper, okay, it was on Binance US. See, but the chart looks all sloppy. Where's our all-time high? This one's from even less time. What is going on? Okay, this one goes back to 2023. There's no way. MXC? What is going on? Did they just list this? This is not a new coin. What the heck is WooX? CoinEx. Okay. There we go. That's what I'm looking for. How does nobody have this data? I guess I can just look on freaking CoinMarketCap at this point. Yeah, November 11th, 2021. So let me go to November 11th, 2021. Or as close to that as I can get. November 7th or 14th, what's better? I don't know, man. Probably November 7th. November 7th for sure. Okay, so November 7th. And I'm going to go down. Oh my gosh, Proppy existed back then? What? I thought it was new. Okay. It was number 120. Their circulating supply was 358 million. And now it is 500 million. So they have printed about 50% almost. 40%, I would say. So they've increased their supply by 40%. So their market cap would probably have to be 2 billion in order for them to get to 246 again. Okay, so that's maybe out of the question. Not really. Depends on how much market share they can take again. Their current price. Okay, so let me go back to a chart that doesn't look like crap. 47 cents? I mean, I feel like it's not impossible for them to get back up there, but this is, in my opinion, a very old coin. And it looks like they've been kind of out of the game since December, January, which is a bit of a shame. Does it have the marketing, the potential to recapture some market share? Yeah, I'm looking at the wrong one again. Dang it. Okay, here we go. I mean, it's still the same thing. February. Out of the game since February. Does it have the marketing, the potential to recapture the market share that it had March and December 2024 to at least get back to $1? Probably for sure. Outside of that, I mean, volume looks really good right here. Really good. Great volume. So they got that going for them for sure. It looks way better here than it's ever looked. Like, this is the best the volume has ever looked. So maybe that's a good thing. Maybe the people that bought here accumulated and are waiting for the price to go up. You might have a perfect accumulation right here. It also kind of looks somewhat similar to this. It's just shrunken. Like, this is a much smaller area. But it's definitely an accumulation, just as this was before a pretty tremendous run up. This one just took a lot longer, but we're entering bull market territory now, so this might be a really good winner. I would want to get above this because you had this pump and then it petered out, and you got the same thing going on, both of which became overbought on the daily. You want to continue. You want to break out of that pattern and get above probably 60. Get above 60, close above 60, trade above 60, and then we'll start talking about some more further upside. Let's go take a look at Atom for Viking Odin. So Atom, we have a gigantic fractal on. And it seems to be playing out pretty fairly. Very, very similar to what it did back here. You got this crazy accumulation and then explosion to the upside. It's doing the exact same thing. Crazy accumulation, explosion to the upside. Here you go. You got a big spike and then a big, like, consolidation right here. Consolidation, liquidity grab, whatever you want to call it. Eventually, perhaps March 2026, perhaps sooner, explosion to the upside. The fractal is just an idea. It's not gospel, you know. This, for all we know, could play out like this. And it works. It works that way as well. Whatever we're doing, I do see this, especially with this uptrend that it's been holding, this support trend line that has religiously been held. it's probably going to go up. Not financial advice. I do see that it is incredibly bottomed out. RSI is on the lower half. You got a green dot on your momentum wave. This is on the daily as well. Volume. I mean, volume right here was the worst. This was the worst volume right there. Worst volume ever. And the price wasn't even that bad. Now the price is down even further, but the volume is up, which means people are buying and trading, and they probably suspect that you're going to see some upside, because you even saw some upside here. And you are getting spikes in volume when moves happen, which is exactly what you want to see. So I feel like Adam has the name, the recognition from last bull market. All they really need to do is market themselves. They need to position themselves, market themselves as soon as the liquidity starts to come in, and I think it'll go, along with everything else. And I do find it funny that people are like, oh, don't buy altcoins that don't move, don't buy the dino coins. And those are the ones that explode and make the most gains because no one's paying attention, and they have active communities, developers, like whole ecosystems already fleshed out. The second that spark hits and ignites, this thing goes nuts. And then everyone's like, oh my gosh, who the heck was even looking at Adam? Nobody, because it was old. And all the people that were looking at Adam are on a yacht surrounded by beautiful women. Meanwhile, the other people are just bitching about it on X. So which guy do you want to be? Anyways, Bitcoin. Let's see. Congratulations, Fahid, once again on your victory. Pretty monumentous victory. That was actually crazy daily close. Was not expecting that. It was a cool one. I don't think that this hit by July 17th. Maybe I was talking July 17th, 2026. 130K. Bitcoin 124, 709 and 86 cents. We got some news articles to go through. Let me actually go back to this really quick. Tom Selleck said, I really have to start looking at coins that inflate. Makes such a difference. It does. That Pulse Player said same with Ray. Just 2.0 said good shit, Fahid. All right. Yeah, we got an anonymous post from December 12th, 2023, pointing out all-time low 2015 to all-time high 2017, 1,064 days. All-time high 2017 to all-time low 2018, 364 days. All-time low 2018 to all-time high 2021, 1,064 days again. All-time high to all-time low 2021 to 2022, 364 days. The pattern would bring this cycle's all-time high on October 6th of 2025. People want to believe otherwise, but the simulation will repeat itself. With that, the 364, 365 day all-time low, it's pretty nice actually to observe it and see it, that the bear market, technically speaking, the downtrend is only one solid year. You wait, your all-time high hits, you wait a year, and then you just pile in a solid 1 year after the all-time high. It kind of seems like a no-brainer. So not financial advice, but Mikey Odin said, so we capped according to this? Correct. But this guy could be wrong as well. It could literally be a situation where this time is different. And it seems incredibly different this time, considering the landscape. Now, if it is different this time, I do unfortunately think that we will probably end up in a bubble situation. But that's not the end of the world as long as we take profits. And then maybe we can short the pop. That'd be pretty sick. News articles. $1.3 trillion Morgan Stanley says Bitcoin is a scarce asset akin to digital gold. The firm will allow financial advisors to flexibly allocate cryptocurrency to their portfolios. Let's freaking go. Gold reached a new all-time high of $3,900. Grayscale received approval to enable staking for its spot Ethereum exchange-traded product. JShear 2.0 said, not gonna lie, I'm looking forward to the bear market. I'm looking forward to a house. That's all I want. I don't care if it's bull market, bear market. As long as I get a house, I'll be happy. No matter what happens, I will still be here streaming for you guys every single day, so make sure you smash the like button. U.S. government shutdown pushed investors to Bitcoin as a safe haven asset, according to Bloomberg. Hell yeah, they did. Robinhood apparently went down earlier, which is crazy. I don't know if it's because so many people are flocking to investments. It's kind of a good sign, I think. When apps start going down, that is when retail starts to arrive. That's the ultimate sign, because that means that the servers were not equipped for the quantity of people that were there. And that's probably a good sign that retail is flooding in fast. US dollar has lost over 10% of its value this year by Bitcoin. Not financial advice. Bitcoin hit 126K 5 hours ago. It was pretty sick. Marty Party posted stablecoin mint 1 minute ago. This was 5 hours ago. Circle issued another 250 million USDC on Solana. Hell yeah. Open Door, crypto pivot, buying homes with Bitcoin. Open Door Technologies, NASDAQ, Open, a leading iBuyer in the U.S. real estate market with a market cap exceeding $6 billion, has indeed announced plans to allow customers to purchase homes using Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies. This comes directly from the CEO, from new CEO, Kaz Nejatian, who confirms the initiative in a public exchange on X over October 4th, 5th weekend. The news has fueled a massive rally in open stock, which has surged over 1,300% since July 2025, blending meme stock volatility with genuine crypto enthusiasm amid Bitcoin's recent all-time highs. Let's freaking go. Next, we got AMD stock soaring over 25% on news that OpenAI is taking up to a 10% stake in the company. OpenAI will deploy up to 6 gigawatts of AMD Instinct GPUs, beginning with a 1 gigawatt rollout in 2026. This is a massive deal. In other words, number go up. We like number go up. OpenAI now has $100 billion investment from NVIDIA, up to 10% ownership in AMD, $500 billion Stargate investment, $500 billion valuation. How is OpenAI still owned by a non-profit parent company? I don't know. Pretty cool stuff, though. President Trump says there is virtually no inflation and stock markets are continually hitting record highs. Let's freaking go. Kalshi breaking searches for AI bubble skyrocket towards record high after NVIDIA AMD deal. Nobody cares. Searches for AI bubble near record high today. What does it mean when AI bubble, a bubble is the consensus view? Nobody ever actually is. Nobody's ever that aware that we're in a bubble. So I don't think we're going to be at an all-time high for Google searches when it actually happens. I'm just saying. That's probably a good sign. These AI deals are getting creative. First, NVIDIA invests $100 billion in OpenAI, which OpenAI uses to buy NVIDIA chips. Now, OpenAI invests in AMD chips, which OpenAI uses to buy up to 10% equity in AMD. Shocking stat of the day, U.S. federal government jobs are estimated to drop by roughly 100,000 in September and October. This comes as 100,000 workers out of the 154,000 who took the voluntary deferred resignation deal last spring came off the payrolls on September 30th. This data will be reflected in the October jobs report reported on November 7th. It will bring the total number of federal workers down to 2.81 million, the lowest since 2019. As a result, federal government jobs would fall to just 1.76% of total non-farm payrolls, the lowest percentage in records going back to 1939. Federal job losses are accelerating. We need to, I think, continue this. I obviously am not up for people losing their jobs. That sucks. I like that people were given a chance and time to find a new job and, they voluntarily resigned. That's awesome. That's the way that it should be handled. But since 2019, why do we need that many more jobs since 2019? What is different in the government that requires that many more employees? Nothing. It's just getting too muddy, too messy, and I like that we're dialing it back. I don't know. It feels like it's spread too thin, and it's evening out, and it's getting better now. It definitely feels like a step towards the right direction, in my opinion. OpenAI announcements today alone, acquiring up to 10% of AMD in $20 billion deal, 800 million weekly active users up to 14% month over month, 6 billion token per minute processed via OpenAI API, OpenAI to be design partner on AMD's MI450 GPU, 4 million developers use OpenAI API in 2025. This is the world's most profitable nonprofit. That is actually pretty trippy. I will say, nonprofit status is the biggest meme I've ever heard of. The Girl Scouts of America, Salvation Army, Goodwill. Look at how much money those nonprofits make. And what's funny is it's kind of a loophole for the people running it to write themselves a big fat check at the end of the year because they did a good job. Look into it. It's actually really messed up what what a nonprofit entails. That's why they're so lucrative and so sought after. Justin said, I keep waiting for the announcements while the gov is closed, but Trump keeps lagging. I hope he cuts 30%, 225,000 of the 750K on furlough now. I mean, that'd be probably helpful, I will say, because the government seems to be running totally fine today with them shut down. Is the shutdown just cut out non-essentials? If it's not essential, why are we paying for it? Seems like a no-brainer to me. I'm just saying. Like, again, I'm not really for people losing their jobs, but if I'm the guy that like takes care of the consensus for like how many people own poodles in the United States, I'm probably looking for another job. Because there's some goofy government jobs out there. Just said, I think 10% of our 75K jobs is minimum. Bitcoin 124,763 and 93 cents. Congratulations, Fahid, once again on your victory. Absolutely tremendous. Enjoy your it's called Banana Q, which I guess is a play on words. Barbecue, banana Q. Barbecue bananas with barbecue sauce, I guess. Justin said the question is whether or not the private sector can absorb those jobs. I think that there's going to be an adjustment period for sure, adjusting for AI. But the amount of money that these companies are going to make, they're going to want to hire people for other positions that require a physical person. I think. We'll see. I think that the government is eventually going to have to step in and either they're going to have to do universal basic income, or they're going to force companies to have a certain number of people out there per like whatever percentage of AI they're using. Who knows? But it's definitely going to get interesting. We're in uncharted territories for sure. Cointelegraph posted, devs, execs, and founders are making bank as Web3 jobs take off in 2025. Would you jump into a crypto career? I absolutely would, 100%. Bullish, 1.64 billion worth of Bitcoin left spot exchanges in the past 30 days, signaling reduced selling pressure. Let's freaking go. Bitcoin hit an all-time high today, sending thoughts and prayers to Peter, Jamie, Warren, Elizabeth, Noriel, Molly, and the Financial Times. How is Peter doing? Is he okay? Justin said, yes, eventually we will have to get UBI. Totally agree. That's probably where it's going, honestly. It's the easiest band-aid for sure. That Plus Player said, isn't there a WM on the Bitcoin Daily? Ooh, let's actually go take a look. Waste Management Fractal. Daily. MW. Yes, there absolutely is. MW Blastoff. That looks so good. It's doing the same thing that it did back here. It's just repeating over and over again. This one's a little bit sloppy. What the hell is that? MW? MW? Over and over again. Over and over again. It is consolidating, I will say. It does seem to be shrinking as we go up further. But I'm totally okay with that. Goodness. What a beautiful thing to see. Number go up, guys. We are overbought on the daily. So exercise caution. Last time, let's see, we were overbought here before. We traded sideways and popped up even further, where we were also overbought. And then we became overbought here, where we trade sideways, chopped down, and then came up even further, where we were not overbought. So right now we're currently overbought. Just a little bit. Are we going to do the same thing that we did here? Are we going to do the same thing that we did here? Both of them have a chop sideways. But we're not even like trying to go sideways right now. So we're going to have to see how this weekly closes, or how this daily closes. And probably the next week, honestly. We're going to have to see how the next 7 days look. Does look like it's starting to lag a little bit. It's going to start doing this maybe. I don't know. Looks good though. All right, continuing. Brian Armstrong is quoted saying, feeling bullish on U.S. crypto regulation. Clear rules are on the way. Hell yeah. Congratulations, Brian. You did it. Stock Money Lizards posted, excuse me, all-time high clearly broken today. Bitcoin is not thinking about succumbing to the bear market fantasies posted on X these past weeks. Blue arrows. Bitcoin usually touches new/old all-time highs several times until all sell orders are gone. Expect some intraday over-leveraged long-short shakeouts, then higher. Let's freaking go. We had a descending broadening wedge, which broke bullish. Oh, this is great. I had to play this because I've seen this clip 1,000 times, and this is how you feel when you see a Bitcoin all-time high.
Get the fuck out of bed, bitch. Go.
That's embarrassing. I was saying my favorite is the one where he's talking about being late for work, and there's people in the crowd, and there's the one dude who's like really getting into it. He's like dancing along with it. It's so funny, dude. That guy makes some funny stuff. My favorite is the Flamingo song. Go check out the Flamingo song. Mark Rebier, Flamingo. It's a good one for sure. Okay. Next, we got Total 3. We have officially broken out of the cup and handle, which is extremely bullish for our beloved altcoins. Expect fireworks in the coming weeks. Total 3 to 1.6 trillion. Currently, we are at 1.17, and we did technically break out, but we're still below that all-time high. I guess. Well, I don't know actually. The old all-time high that we're worried about is at 1.16 right here. So we are technically above that. I don't know. I want to see a little more conviction, a little more momentum to the upside, because it kind of looks like we're going to do one of these again. And then we're just going to, it's going to take a minute. I don't know. It seems like we're going to take a minute to get up there, but we'll see. We will see. All right. Last but not least, reminder, altcoin season is coming. Important stuff. Pay attention, guys. All right. Bitcoin still chilling. 124, 695 and 86 cents. Congratulations, Fahid, once again. Absolute tremendous victory. What a day. Portfolio update. 1K to 10K Grok portfolio currently down $3 actually. We got 4 assets in the green, the rest in the red. Starting from the bottom. Right? Flexa said we're gonna need a new screen. I was thinking about that whole time. I was like, how are you smacking the screen that hard? I've seen those videos with a whiteboard and stuff, but not with like a glass screen. He's gotta have Gorilla Glass or something on a new MacBook. All right, starting from the bottom. Fetch is down $24. Shib is down $18. Aptos is down $14. Proppy's down 5. Hondo's down 4. Render's down 3. Near's up 1. Doge is up 9, ADA's up 12, and Sol is up 38. Then we got our Memecoin portfolio, which is down $37. Yeah, down $37. We've got 2 assets in the red, starting from the bottom. GigaChat is down $107. SNEK is down $10, which is actually less than what it was down yesterday, so it's up on the day, which is pretty cool. Pepe is up 14, Doge is up 25, and With is up 40. With kind of exploded after we made this. Then we got our narrative portfolio, still in profit, $73.94. This portfolio is made up of 1 meme coin, 1 artificial intelligence coin, 1 decentralized physical infrastructure coin, 1 real world asset coin, and 1 gaming coin, and it is absolutely killing it. We got 2 assets in the red, starting from the bottom. VeChain is down $14 and Fetch is down less than $1. Tau is up 18, Mana's up 23, and Pepe is up 45. And then last but not least, we got our perfect entry portfolio. Absolutely shredding the upside. $143 in profit at the moment. Initial investment $1,000. $100 per coin, 10 coins. Each one added at the peak fear, most bearish dips that we had when everyone was losing their minds, thinking that we were going to zero. We added one asset at a time, and you guys killed it. You guys voted on each coin, by the way. I don't know if I said that. Starting from the bottom, we only have 3 assets in the red. Render is down $12. Avalanche is down $12. The Graph is down 6. Pith is up 6. Ondo is up 7. Swee's up 17. ETH is up 20. Sol is up 28. Crow is up 35. And Chainlink is still up a whopping $54 and percent, which is pretty huge. Chainlink, I guess, we literally bought like the pico bottom of Chainlink and Crow. Sol, ETH, and Swee all doing great. This portfolio is killing it. You guys really did actually like build a beautiful portfolio. I'm a proud dad. But it's pretty sick. It's pretty sick when the portfolio doesn't even go red. When like we get super bearish and everyone's freaking out, losing their minds, the portfolio is still like in profit, like $50. 5% is 5%. You know, if that was like $1 million portfolio, that would be 50 grand. I'm just saying. Giovanni said, sorry, almost forgot the daily. Ondo. Oh, yeah. That's important. Congratulations, Fahid, once again. What do we got? Alts are quiet. I'm going to go do a little update on strikes, see where strikes at for the day. Up. Not much, actually. A little double bottom action going on, it looks like, actually. I'm kind of feeling it. I might add to my bag. No? Maybe? I don't know. Looks good to me. We'll see where we end up. Volume could be a little bit better. But V2 is about to come out. And look at those candles. 5.45% and 4.79%. This is on the 4-hour. Those are pretty good candles. I'm just saying. Not financial advice. Not a lot of dip opportunities. You've had 1, maybe 2. This is number 3. Take it while it's there. It is the biggest, though. So, you know, take it with a grain of salt. Not financial advice. Jay Shear said, bro, play your song before you leave. What's my song? What's my song? Not a whole lot going on. Total 3 holding up kind of nice. The fractal kind of a mess. Can we salvage it? I think we might be able to, actually. The salvaged fractal looks kind of good. I'm not gonna lie. Where's that from? Is that from right here? Oh, looks like it's from right there. What the heck is this? That one was clearly wrong. AI for the head said Lego. What's going on, AI for the head? Don't forget to smash the like button. Cheers. Happy Monday. 4-hour time frame. Yeah. I'm going to keep that scooted fractal and see if it plays out that way. Jay Shu said the one you were playing the guitar to, you wrote it? What? I wrote a song? I mean, I have songs that I've played on guitar. And text you, mom? What are you talking about? I wrote a song on guitar that I played. I've played guitar on stream a handful of times. I'm a little bit lost though. I'm gonna need more context. 1.17 trillion. About the daily high? Really? Was that when I was just being stupid? Like at the very early days? All-time high. What? I don't think I wrote a song about the all-time high. You're going to have to pull the clip. You know what's really beautiful about this whole situation? We got a confirmed green dot on Market Cipher at the Pico low, and it exploded to the upside. We do have a confirmed red dot, though, so I don't know if that negates confirmed green dot. I just like the green dot. The green dot looks way nicer than the red dot. AI for the head said, the one you were singing about cowboys and Indians in a SNEK fever dream? Yeah, all-time high. What? Did I do something while I was sick? And I don't remember? I feel like you guys are gaslighting me. JJ Bro, no, text your mom about the all-time high. You had a song you used to play for us. I did tell my mom that Bitcoin hit 125K. I don't remember an all-time high song I used to play. Was it... Did I play it on guitar, or did I just push play on the computer and let it play on the computer? You texted your mother a text about SNEK all-time high, and then you sing a quick snippet of something. We want to hear that back again. I don't remember. I don't remember that at all. Was it a long, long time ago? About SNEK all-time high? What? I feel like you guys are messing with me. Total 3's turning green, which is pretty sick. SNEK all-time high. Okay, so I can get a date from that. I can get a date from that. We're gonna do some carbon dating, some forensic analysis. JJH Chris. Okay, SNEK all-time high was December of 2024. Okay, so it had been around Christmas time. So I was streaming around then. Let's go to the channel. Subscribe if you're new. Let's go to live. And we gotta somehow make it to December. I'm gonna go oldest. Oh my gosh, look at my stupid thumbnails. Okay. 12 months ago would be October, November, December, so it had to be 10 months ago. Right? Am I making stuff up? Dude, this was when USPS hit my truck, and I got like $4 grand from that. It was pretty sick. It was like a 10-second song. Okay, wait a minute. You didn't answer me. Did I play it on the guitar, like physically, or did I have a song that I clicked on the computer? Because there's both options are available. About his mom's dog winning the Facebook. Okay, that's even better. I can get even more of a date nailed down from that. Let me go to my Facebook page, because I don't post on Facebook, and this was like the last thing that I posted about. I posted February 14 and 13. Yeah, it's February 13 and 14. Okay. Okay, I was playing February 13, 14. So February is completely different. That's the second, so we're in 10. That's 8 months ago. Oh, geez, there's going to be so many. 8 months ago. Okay, we're in 8 month right here. 8 month, 8 month, 8 month. And I played guitar. Okay, this is when I was in freaking Georgia. Miserable in Georgia. Okay, hold on. Georgia. Home. Everything that came out of my mouth was nonsense. What? Are you guys okay? Okay, so it's either going to be this one. It's going to be one of these. 8 months, 8 months. Oh my gosh, it could be any one of these. I have no idea. I must have just been playing the guitar like an idiot. I got nothing. All right, let's go back to the 4-hour time frame on Bitcoin. $124, $643 and 26 cents. There's no, see, if I play guitar, I know it doesn't show up. Like the audio doesn't do good. It was a depressing but yet happy song. AI for the headset, I don't recall any songs. I'd probably literally just strum my guitar like an idiot because that's what I used to do on stream. It was a lot of fun. I can play one of my songs that I actually wrote. Will this actually play desktop audio? Yeah, well. Okay, so which one's the right one? Hold on. There's a couple of them. I'm going to just play one of my songs. I think this is a better sounding one. I recorded this on pirated software when I was 15 years old. So I'm pretty proud of that. That's pretty sick. I see like dragons. What? I also recorded this one, the acoustic version of that song, and I was incredibly intoxicated via alcohol. That one sounds sick. I was so drunk, I don't know how I recorded that. It was a fun time, though. Fun time. Okay. We got completely sidetracked. Bitcoin's chilling. 124, 726, and 84 cents. I guess I'm going to call it an evening. Pretty chill night. You guys got a little blast from my past. Cheers. Happy Monday. It's topical now, so I'm gonna definitely say it. As always, if Bitcoin starts to do anything crazy, I will hop back on. Otherwise, I will see you all tomorrow. I appreciate you guys for sticking around. Smash the like button on your way out. Happy Monday and good night.